Got a good one?
A little better. Those are all bass. Those are all bass. That's cool.
That's crazy. That is a little better.
Yeah, there was a bigger one following them too.
Was there?
Yep.
That's a little better.
There we go. A little better bass.
There's the one that was following him. He's right here.
Oh
There's
yeah,
2 of them.
going back down the weeds. What's going on, everyone? Jim O'Neill here, out with my friend today, Violet Talley. We're on her brand new Skeeter ZXR. We're also on a new lake, Powers Lake in southeast Wisconsin. We're gonna show you guys how to break down a new body of water. So Violet, this lake is a little tricky. You know, we found a lot of shallow water. It's kind of hard to find the transitions in the deeper water. So what are you looking for on the map here?
So on the map here, what I'm kind of looking for are those areas where the shoreline kind of comes into those narrow drop-offs where we have deeper water nearby to a shoreline instead of there being a giant flat. Because if we're going to deal with flats, we're dealing with a lot of roamers, we got to cover a lot of water, they're going to be scattered. The drop-offs being close by to the shoreline allow those fish to come up and feed and go right back to that cooler water. So we're gonna find that narrow window where they're at and those drop-offs. So I think those fish are gonna be a little bit closer to that deeper water.
Yeah, it looks decent.
Better than we
He's
have.
shaking his head, yep. He wants to say hi.
So, well, he ate it.
They are chomping it. Finding those isolated weed patches out here when they get to be a little more sparse seems to be important.
Yeah, but they're eating it. I mean, this is, again, when I'm kind of stroking the jig through the grass to kind of trigger that reaction bite. It's just one of the methods. Is, you know, you got to throw your bait like 4 or 5 different ways if you really want to be effective with any type of bait out there. Throw it, let it hit the bottom, and just kind of whip it a little bit through the grass and kind of imitate that crawfish motion, trying to get away and get through the grass. And a lot of times it'll trigger a fish bite. So he got it on the upswing. So it's exactly what he was supposed to do in the right place. There you go, buoy line. That's a buoy line fish. No, I just had one.
I cast it right at that buoy and that fish.
Oh, there he
came
goes.
up.
I just had my fish leave me. Ah, pulled the bait. Nice job, Jim.
Little chubby one. Been hooked a couple times before. He's got 3 hook marks on him. Still eating well though. Fat little fish, post spawn.
Oh, we got some healthy fish in this lake.
Nice, I saw that one. Nice one.
I think he's on.
He's trying to throw that jig.
Hey! You know, that's why you need pontoon boats when they come by. Every time, I always catch a fish with a pontoon boat. I love it, I get an audience. Nice little largie.
So Violet, as a co-angler, I know it's a little rude to show up with 9 rods like I did this morning, but on a new body of water, I'm never really sure what to throw. What are some of your go-tos when you're on a new body of water?
Well, you know, any new body of water, I kind of want to get a little bit of a spread. And again, 9 rods. I mean, it is what it is. What are you going to do? I mean, my minimum is 6 rods, and the only reason is because you have to fish for your environment. Okay, I need frog for weeds. I need a top water. Okay, I need something to throw under docks. Then I need something in open water. I need something for deep water. So you basically, I say, what are my environments? And then I'll usually get one presentation for each one of those. So by the time you're looking at 5 or 6 environments, 5 or 6 rods.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a little better one. Nice, that is a nice one. Nice mouth on it. You want me to go get that one for you?
No, I got it.
All right.
It's just gonna flip them.
3 pounder.
Oop, right in my lap. Oh, Jim's on? Let's see, yeah, he's got one on too.
A little smaller, but we doubled up. That's always fun to do while bass fishing, right?
That's not a bad one. Nice.
Oh, stunned it. All right.
There we go, doubled up.
Little
I think
double?
mine's bigger.
Yeah, yours is bigger.
We're on a big grass flat. These fish are roaming. They're still hungry, so every once in a while you can get into a few of them, so.
1 o'clock doubles.
Yep. So let me tell you guys a little bit about Lake County Water Sports. Boat dealership in Northern Illinois. They are a premier Skeeter dealer. They happen to be the place where I got this ZXR Skeeter from. Brand new Skeeter, but they are the best dealership out there. Family-owned business, full service, from electronics to trolling motors to power poles to motors and boats. These guys do it all. Service, sales, storage, everything.
So Violet, you scared me a little bit this morning when you said you had electrical problems, but you got here pretty quick.
Yeah, Jim, I had a little issue with my trolling motor battery this morning. Had some older batteries. So one was causing me an issue, thought I would have an issue with the trolling motor, so I called Lake County. They happen to have a battery ready to go. They said, just come on over. I went over there. They had a guy come out with tools right in the parking lot. He took out the old battery, put the new battery in. 15 minutes later, back on the road. I mean, that's service for you. Love those guys over there. You got him? That's gonna be a good one. No? Yeah, it's
A
better.
little better.
Told you, 15 feet. About the same, but still better.
Choked it. All right, guys, so I just caught this bass. You can see it dripping onto the brand new Skeeter here. It's muddy, it's full of mud. These fish are in that soil as well as they can. Water temps when we started today, 82, they're already up to 88, 87 degrees. These fish are getting really hot, so they're trying to get as cool as they can, hide in the weeds and lay in their belly in the sand. Look at that, that's incredible. And just like that, a new body of water broken down, huh? Mm-hmm. They were eating so good, like that last fish, they were eating out of the dirt. We caught, what, 50, 60 fish in a half day of fishing?
Yeah, easily.
And that's what you can find on any of these lakes, whether it's Michigan, Wisconsin. Find a body of water you like, fish your strengths, and break down the body of water. Guys, also, if you're in any need for a new boat, boat repairs, check out
Lake County Water Sports.
Everyone, I'm Jim O'Neill, and for Violet Talley, we'll see you guys on the water. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Midwest Outdoors content.